Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Happy Friday. Happy Fitness Friday.
We are excited to be here because today we are going to talk about and show you the 2017 HIIT workout.
That is right. I am Dr. Ayla Donlin.
And I'm Emily Sopo.
And we are your Myzone Master Trainers. I hold my doctoral degree in educational leadership, and both Emily and I hold master's degrees in kinesiology, Emily in exercise science, and myself in sport and exercise psychology. And we are also both certified personal trainers and group exercise instructors. We're excited to bring you great content every Friday.
We are. And on that note, since we are here every Friday, we want to hear from you every single Friday, but especially when you have questions or comments. Let us know in the comment section below this video, either during the live broadcast or afterwards. And of course, check us out on myzone.org. We've got a blog there with all sorts of tips that elaborate on the topics that we discuss here, or even new topics.
Yes, and good morning, Marcin, and good morning, Coach B.
Yes.
As you are signing in, please let us know who you are and where you're coming from. We love to know that. And we welcome any comments or questions that you have during the live broadcast. Anything that we can't address during the live broadcast, and today we're going to be very busy demoing exercises, we will get back to you and we will check on Facebook. We'll go back and address any comments or questions that you've included.
Yeah, hey Stephen, and I think you had a really good tip for everybody a couple weeks ago, Ayla, which was if you've got a question for us during the live broadcast, we're going to try to peek back and forth and see what questions we can answer, but you might say something like, Emily and Ayla, we have a question for you, or I have a question for you. Just because if you're going to have chatting between yourselves, that's totally cool, but alert us to a question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Helpful.
So let's outline for you the Myzone 2017 High Intensity Interval Training HIIT workout. This one is a doozy.
Yes.
I've done this a few times. The outline of the workout, you're going to be doing 20 repetitions of 17, hey Nicole, 20 repetitions of 17 different exercises. That is a high volume workout. And the idea is to go through groups of exercises. So we've got 3 groups of 5 exercises that we're going to demo for you today, and then 1 group of 2 exercises, which quick math equals 17 exercises. And the goal is to go through 10 repetitions of each exercise per group as fast as you can with solid form. Then you take a 30-second break, and then you go through another round. So it's a total of 20 reps per each exercise.
It's gonna be tough.
And that's the whole idea behind high intensity interval training, right? Is that we're getting our heart rate up, so you're probably gonna hit yellow, maybe even red, while you're going through each group and going through your 10 repetitions of each exercise. And then you're catching 30 seconds of as much recovery as possible before you go again.
Yeah. This is going to be a MEP scorcher for sure.
It definitely is. And it actually goes really fast. You think 17 exercises, 20 repetitions of each, that's going to take me forever. But because the idea is to go through each group as fast as you can once, take a little break, and then go again, you actually get through it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And you got a lot of variety because there's 17 different exercises.
Yeah, keep you on your toes.
Yes, indeed. So I think that's a good description of the workout. Please always remember to get a solid warm-up in before you do any type of workout, especially if it's going to be a high-intensity interval training workout. You want to let your body, your muscles, your nervous system, and your mind prepare for what's about to come.
Yeah, we did a dynamic stretching broadcast. It's Friday, clearly. A dynamic stretching broadcast a few weeks ago, and so check out Myzone's YouTube page because there's that broadcast, as well as a long time ago, I think almost a year ago, we did a dynamic warm-up.
We sure broadcast. Did. That was our very first live broadcast. Were dynamic warm-up exercises.
So clearly it's important.
And that you can find on the Myzone YouTube channel. I think you just said that.
Yes.
Okay. Brilliant.
All right.
So we're going to go through these exercises. I'll be demoing first. The first group, all kettlebell exercises. So I'm going to start with the kettlebell swing, and I'm sure you're all very familiar with this. The idea would be to do 10 repetitions, and if I set up right here, are we good at?
Oh yeah.
The idea would be to do 10 repetitions of the kettlebell swing and then move right into the next exercise. And Emily and I will be ping-ponging back and forth on the demo. So kettlebell swings, I'm gonna do 10 reps, swing through, and you wanna use your hip extension to bring the kettlebell up. So I'm really not using my arms at all, only to control the weight.
Looking good, Ayla. Show her some love, folks, with some likes, some hearts. That's our way of cheering Ayla on.
Control down, and Emily, you're up next.
Okay. I've got the kettlebell single arm push press. So my feet are parallel hip width. I'm gonna bring the kettlebell up to my shoulder. I'm gonna do a little bend down and push up and up. Nice, good. Keeping my chest up nice and tall. And I'm gonna show you from over here. Boom. Squeeze in your buns, abs in nice and tight.
Yeah. Nice, Anne.
Thank you.
You've got the next one too, which is a kettlebell single arm row.
All right, so with the kettlebell single arm row, I'm gonna do this unsupported, no bench around me, but you sure could use like a bench or a chair as a little bit of balance and support if you wanted to. But for this one, what I'll do is just soften my knees, hinge forward at my hips, keep my back nice and flat, and I'm gonna row up and down, trying to maintain that nice posture. My elbow is sliding right by my waist. Exhale up, inhale down.
Looks great, Anne.
Last one. Whew. And that's that.
Kettlebell around the world.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so these go fast. We go right from one exercise into the next.
Yeah, and I'm actually gonna scooch this guy down just a hair so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna squeeze my buns, squeeze my abs, and I'm just gonna take the kettlebell around the world, around the Emily. And then, am I changing directions, Ayla?
So you go 10 on one side, 10 on the other.
Okay.
So anything that is a single limb movement, then you would do, or if it's a multi-directional movement, you'd go one direction and then the other.
Okay. Ooh. Feeling a little burn.
Okay. A lot of core stabilization in that one. I've got the last kettlebell exercise, which is the kettlebell lateral lunge, and I think I've got enough camera angle here. Yep. Beautiful. What you're going to be doing is lunging side to side. So I leave my feet planted wide, and you shift your weight, touch the kettlebell to the inside of one foot, shift over, touch to the other, and it's 10 on each side. So we go 1, 1, 2, and you're gonna feel this one, especially on the lateral part of your glutes. I dig this one. I like to do this one with a shuffle too. So if you wanna add that for a little more intensity, you could shuffle in between. So you'd touch to one side, stand, shuffle, and then repeat. And then you'd go the other way. All right, that's group 1. So you do 10 reps of each exercise, and you go through that group as fast as you can. You take a 30-second break, and you hit it again for another 10 reps of each exercise. Group 2, let's do it.
Go.
Okay, so we've got Slamball lunge. This whole next group is Slamball, folks. We love playing with these.
We do.
All right. So the Slamball lunge, you're in a lunge position, and you have options here. One option is to go around and slam. Another option is to lift up and slam down. Whatever suits your fancy. So from the side, around and slam, or just lift up and slam. So your choice, and you do 10. I'm not gonna do a full 10, I just want you to get the idea. So around, or up and slam. And you do 10 on one side, and then you switch and you do 10 on the other.
Yep.
Are you
All
up?
right. Standard slam. I love these, and I love all of these slamming exercises because I like to get out a little bit of aggression during them.
Sometimes you gotta relieve a little stress.
Yes, so the standard slam, I'm gonna show you from the front and then from the side. I'm gonna soften my knees, lift the ball up overhead, and then slam it to the ground. Boom. Ooh. From the side, up and down. Good. You can see I've got a slight hip hinge going on, but a nice flat back. And that's your standard slam.
Great.
Cool.
All right, the next 2 exercises are wall tosses. So I think this is the one where we're gonna need to change the angle.
Yep.
And I'll walk this baby over. Close up. All right. So you're gonna stand away from a wall, or in this instance, I'm using a pillar. You'll take a split stance, almost like a lunge stance. You shift your weight back, shift the ball back, and then slam it into a wall or into a pillar. And you do 10 on one side, and then you'd switch. So you change your lunge stance, same thing, shift back, shift forward, lunge back, slam forward. That one's so much fun.
Yeah.
And it's very dynamic because you're shifting weight, you're changing directions, you're getting rotation, and you're getting flexion extension. So you're almost getting all 3 planes of motion in one exercise. It's pretty rad.
It is.
All right, and then the bridge with rotation. I'll bring this back over here.
Thank you.
And I'll angle down for you, Em.
Thank you. Now we've showed you bridge exercises many times before. This time we're going to add a little bit of rotation with the slam ball. So I'm going to come down to the ground. I'm going to press up through my heels, squeezing my buns into a bridge position. Ball's going to go up overhead, and I'm going to rotate it over to the side and then the other side.
So similar to the around the world kettlebell exercise, this
Yeah.
involves a lot of isometric contraction through your core as you rotate your upper extremity.
Yeah, and what you really want to focus on here is stabilizing through your glutes, your abs, and holding everything through that bridge position stable while your arms move. Whew, okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was group 2. So 5 different slam ball exercises, same concept, 10 reps of each one, go through as fast as you can, take a 30-second break, go through another round. We're ready for group 3, and Emily's gonna start demonstrating a hinged reverse fly.
Okay. So I've got my dumbbells here. What I'm gonna do, I'll show you from the front and the side, soften my knees, hinge forward at my hips. My arms, I like to cue this almost like I'm hugging a really large beach ball. So you've got almost like that bear hug kind of thing happening with your arms. So you've got a soft elbow, nice flat back. I'm gonna open my arms out to the side while trying to keep my torso nice and stable. Let me show you from the side, out. Last one. Nice.
Then you've got lateral raise overhead press combo.
Okay.
Let me angle
This
you up a
one
little bit.
is gonna set your shoulders on fire, my friends. Soft bend, actually, not a soft bend. This is a hard 90-degree bend at your elbows. And what I'm gonna do is lift up, a little, all the way up, and bring it back down. So really you can think of it as like an out, up, overhead, and then make your way back down.
Exactly.
Whew, find a weight that you're gonna be able to do all 10 reps with. This one will get
10
tiring.
pounds is a lot of weight for that exercise.
Yeah, oh yes it is.
Yeah, picked those up for you this morning.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Single leg deadlift with bicep curl, and I'm gonna use a 10-pounder for this one too.
Okay.
This exercise involves a lot of balance and control. So I'm gonna start on my left leg, and you're gonna hinge forward into a single leg deadlift and bring your back leg back and make sure you're contracting your glute on that side. And then you're gonna curl up as you bring your leg through. And I like to drive my knee up and dorsiflex my ankle, so that helps with gait mobility. And if you wanted to add, you can add an overhead press. So it's single leg deadlift, curl, yeehaw, to press if you want. Otherwise, you can just stay with the curl, single leg deadlift to curl. 10 on one side, 10 on the other.
Beautiful. That one requires a lot of balance. So Ayla, what's your recommendation for folks who maybe aren't quite there yet?
Yes, my recommendation would be to take a pause in the middle, meaning extend your leg back, maybe don't come down as much, and then take a pause, touch your toes down in the middle, and then lift up and curl. So you can tap in the middle on your way back as well. So it's just checking in for balance, tap,
Nice.
back, tap, curl, and then you got a little dance move going that you can use on a Saturday night or something.
Yeah.
All right, and then the next one is a curtsy lunge with overhead rotation. I'm gonna keep this weight. The curtsy lunge, you step to the side and you rotate like you're about to curtsy by taking your back leg back. Sometimes it's called a scorpion, so different terminology. And then you rotate the dumbbell overhead. Then you step to the other side, step back, rotate overhead. Step side, rotate, step side, rotate. Start with a lighter weight at first, and then if you wanted to move up in intensity, you can grab a little heavier weight. You could also use a kettlebell for this one if you wanted to. The heavier your dumbbell or kettlebell, the more challenging movement.
Beautiful.
Yes. What's next, Em?
I've got the hip bridge again with the chest fly. So I did the reverse fly, and now we're doing the chest fly. So it's a nice full circle.
Yes.
Okay.
Hopefully what you'll find throughout this workout, it's designed to offer a very comprehensive full body workout with a lot of balance. So you're working opposing muscle groups throughout the entire workout.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna come back down to my bridge again. Again, it's gonna be really important to be pressing up through your heels, squeeze your bottom, pull your belly button in toward your spine. My arms are gonna come up again to that kind of bear hug position where I have a soft bend through my elbows. Hold the bridge and then lower down and press back up. Trying to keep your arms long with that soft bend. Inhale, down, exhale up. You feel my buns working, and feel my chest and shoulders working. And that's the bridge with the chest fly.
Right on. That's group 3, folks. Same idea, 10 reps each exercise, take a 30-second break, hit the next 10 reps. We are down to group 4, final 2 exercises. First one, mountain climbers. So I'm going to show you a few variations of this one. I think I'm going to angle down just a little bit for this guy. There we go. I'm going to give you a few options of mountain climbers, and I'll give you a lateral view first. So you take your high push-up position, and I like to start with one leg in, one leg out. Mountain climber is driving your knees in and then extending back out. And in addition to just going forward and back, I also like to go side to side. So I'm going to show you that from this angle as well. So in addition to coming front, I'm also going to rotate and hit the side. Just some variations or options in mountain climbers. I'll show you one more. Whatever you want to call this one, I call it a pogo, where you jump both feet out, back, over, back. So just a lot of different options, a lot of variety for you.
That is one of my favorites.
Yes.
I love that one.
Last exercise.
This last exercise is going to be the T stand with the plank. So I'm going to be in a plank position. Nice long spine, and I like to think of having a straight line from my head all the way to my heels. We're going to lift up to one side, looking up toward the ceiling, come back down, and switch. So you're rotating here, but keeping everything engaged through your torso so that you're very stable throughout this exercise.
Looks great, Em.
Thank you. All right.
Yahoo! That is the 2017 HIIT workout, and it is a good one.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
So you get a lot of multiplanar movement, which means you're moving in the sagittal plane, front to back, the frontal plane, side to side, and I did a little bit of rotation there too, and the rotational plane, which is really great in terms of creating balance across your body. And you're getting anterior, posterior movement, upper extremity, lower extremity. This workout has it all.
It does. And thank you, Gladys. We think it's a great workout too.
And this is available to you in blog form, as Emily mentioned at the beginning of our broadcast, on myzone.org. You scroll down to the bottom, you click on the Master Trainer blog, and you'll find the Myzone 2017 HIIT workout available. It's all laid out for you, so you can follow it through.
Yeah, and you know what would be a great idea is print that blog out, have it with you when you're doing these exercises, and then make sure that you record yourself doing the exercises, or maybe take a sweaty selfie afterwards and share that with us on social media using the hashtags MyZoneMoves and Effort Rewarded. We want to see how you guys are destroying those MEPs in 2017.
We would love that. And because you've probably already added us as social connections on Myzone using your Myzone user page or your Myzone app, we'll probably be able to see when you do this workout and label it on your activity calendar, the 2017 HIIT workout. So make sure that you're labeling your activities on your calendar so that we can see what one another are doing for our workouts too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Again, make sure that you check out myzone.org to learn all about Myzone. You're clearly on Myzone's Facebook page or Myzone's YouTube page, so check out Myzone on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. We are everywhere.
A lot of options for interaction. And then you can also catch our podcast, the Myzone Moves podcast, which is on iTunes and Google Play. Of course, we are here every Friday at 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. on the East Coast, and then all around the world. We're so grateful that you guys are tuning in from all over, all of our international Myzone users. We love it.
We do. That's it for today. We'll see you guys next week, and
Keep moving forward. Oh, you said it today.
I know, last time I forgot. Bye, guys.